Hi everyone. Thank you for visiting my channel. Have you ever given any thought to the true factors that draw a younger lady to an older man? Although financial security and maturity are important, there are other behaviors, attitudes, and even small gestures that can have a significant impact in this video. We'll share 7 unexpected secrets that younger women wish older men knew and used, but frequently lack the confidence to share. The final secret is so powerful that it can totally change the way you view relationships. Picture knowing exactly what they want and being able to win them over in a genuine and organic way. This isn't about manipulating them, rather, it's about learning what genuinely makes a connection that lasts. We'll go over each of these secrets, but it's best to be ready for some of them. I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel before we start, because the last secret is the most revealing of all. It may challenge your ideas about what is common or correct. Are you prepared for this change in perspective? With each secret we share, you will learn how to improve your love life, as well as how to create strong and meaningful relationships. Give it a like and turn on the alert. Bell will get all updates. So let's get right to the point. Without further ado, one quality that younger women frequently undervalue in older men is genuineness. They love the emotional comfort that more seasoned men can offer, but this security works best when paired with a gene presence. It is not about impressing with large gestures or displaying past accomplishments, but rather about being genuine without masks or artifices. It's very appealing to show that you are confident in who you are without attempting to outdo their youth. They are looking for a man who is confident in his maturity and doesn't have to show anything to anyone. Your treatment of them should likewise reflect your genuineness beyond costly presents or opulent dates. An older man who understands how to listen, respect, and genuinely care for their identity has a big advantage. Emotional attentiveness is what counts most. Noticing the little things that set individuals apart. They want to establish a genuine connection, which can only be achieved when you demonstrate that you care about them, and not just about what they say. However, being authentic does not entail revealing your weaknesses in an unorganized manner or becoming totally predictable if you limit yourself to generic responses or display disinterest. Know that it is not ignored. A delicate balance between openness and a hint of mystery must be maintained. Younger women are drawn to men who spark their interest, provide constructive challenges, and exude confidence. Once you get the hang of this, you'll notice a difference in how they engage with you. Authenticity is the cornerstone for creating something that genuinely has value and significance. Not merely a trait. Young women look for men who can express their own feelings while also being able to recognize and respect what they are feeling without making snap judgments or acting impulsively. This second quality that they value in an older man is emotional intelligence, which is something that is frequently overlooked. It is not just about being logical or strategic, but about understanding and managing emotions in a balanced way. An older man naturally stands out when he exhibits empathy, patience, and the capacity to handle complex emotional situations. This includes knowing when it's appropriate to speak, when to listen, and how to behave in difficult situations. For many young women, this ability is a significant differentiator, and for many it can determine whether the relationship will be superficial or something deeper. Being with an older man is associated with the expectation of emotional stability. Someone who handles life's ups and downs with composure and balance, rather than being easily shattered by outbursts of rage or insecurities. However, emotional intelligence is about developing real connections rather than just resolving conflicts. Simple acts like recognizing when she's having a rough day or remembering significant details she mentioned indicate that you are aware of what really matters. They want to feel appreciated for who they really are, not just for their appearance or presence when you exhibit this intelligence. It not only sparks attraction, but also fosters an atmosphere where they feel safe and respected. Sincere confidence is the third attribute that young women genuinely look for in an older man. This quality extends beyond a confident stance or well chosen language. Genuine confidence is demonstrated by your actions, the assurance you project in your choices, and above all, your capacity to guide, without imposing things on others that they don't expect perfection or an all. Knowing Guy who instead approaches difficulties and uncertainty with composure and resolves simple gestures like conviction when making choices or clarity when voicing thoughts while always respecting and taking into account theirs are examples of this genuine confidence. An elderly gentleman who exudes solidity, he gives off the impression that he can be both motivating and supportive, which makes him appealing. But it's crucial to stand out confidence versus arrogance. Young women are able to swiftly discern whether this confidence is real or just a front to conceal hidden insecurities. The thing that really interests them is balance a man with the ability to be firm, but not afraid to show his weaknesses when necessary. Furthermore, sincere confidence is closely linked to how you treat her. They value a man who can give genuine compliments, who isn't intimidated by their energy or beauty, and who is fully aware of his own worth. They want a partner who challenges them both intellectually and emotionally, while making them feel special, strong, and balanced. Self assurance not only draws people in, but also creates a bond that goes beyond age divides and defies flimsy assumptions. Stability is the fourth attribute that young women seek in an older man, and it goes well beyond strength and sincerity. It is this combination that really wins them over aspects of finances. Their desire for stability is linked to having a distinct mission balance and direction in life. A man who is aware of his position and has a clear understanding of his objectives exudes an emotionally secure manner that is very alluring. They are not only drawn to your past accomplishments, but also to your maturity and capacity to face challenges head on. Since young women frequently live in a world that is full of changes and uncertainties, emotional stability is especially important. They find genuine solace in being with someone who maintains their composure in the face of adversity. An older man exhibits a power that goes beyond words or appearance. When he handles difficulties with composure and reason, without losing control or acting rashly, this method fosters an atmosphere in which they feel free to be open and sincere in the knowledge that you will be a trustworthy source of assistance. Stability is also demonstrated by the constancy of attitudes and actions. A man gains their trust when he behaves coherently, keeps his word, and doesn't alter his position in response to external events or fleeting conveniences. Young women appreciate a reliable partner who is consistent in the things that really count. No matter what obstacles may come up, by providing this consistency, you not only pique their interest, but also provide the groundwork for a strong and long-lasting partnership. The ability to create significant moments is the fifth attribute that young women look for in an older man. This doesn't mean spending a lot of money on fancy dinners or expensive gifts, but rather creating authentic, memorable experiences with emotional impact. They want something beyond the usual routine. They want to feel that by being with him, they can experience moments that help them grow, reflect, and connect on a deeper level. Meaningful moments can come from simple gestures such as an open conversation under the moonlight, a spontaneous touch, or a small adventure that brings novelty to everyday life. What truly makes a difference is not the grandeur of the action, but the care, attention, and effort invested. Young women can tell when a man is genuinely present and puts effort into turning ordinary situations into special memories. This makes them feel valued, unique, and above all, essential in his life. Moreover, creating meaningful moments is a powerful way to strengthen bonds that go beyond any age difference by providing these experiences. You show that you care about offering something beyond material possessions or things that directly affect their hearts. Young women have a strong bond with men who have the ability to make every moment extraordinary, who are sensitive enough to recognize what they value, and who are dedicated to making those preferences a reality. It is this capacity to elevate the ordinary into the extraordinary that really creates memorable relationships. Financial stability is the sixth attribute that young women seek in an older man. It goes beyond simply being wealthy or showing off luxury to include projecting security via thoughtful and efficient money management. That is the result of hard work and preparation. A well managed man exhibits qualities that many women find very appealing, such as responsibility, discipline, and vision. In addition to purchasing power, this financial stability extends beyond simply making ends meet or giving lavish presents. When an older man demonstrates that he is self sufficient and capable of providing a comfortable life, he exudes a confidence that transcends material aspects. It's about creating an environment where she feels capable of dreaming and building something meaningful by your side, knowing that you have the means and the clarity to turn those dreams into reality. It's not only about money, it's also about the mental stability and security that this stability signifies. However, it's crucial to realize that how wealth is used, not just riches per se, is what really captivates in this context. Money is more than just a resource, it becomes a symbol of maturity, balance, and a vision for the future elements that strengthen the connection and lay the groundwork for a strong and meaningful relationship. Young women value men who understand the value of their resources, who are generous without going overboard, and who invest wisely to create unique moments and build something together. The expert experience in providing comfort and connection in intimacy is the seventh quality that young women value in an older man. This skill may seem apparent, but it goes far beyond the physical aspect. It's about attention sensitivity and a sincere commitment to creating shared moments of satisfaction. Young women respect guys who see the value of a partnership built on respect for personal choices and patient, self assured exploration of each moment. More seasoned men know that in intimacy, speed is the enemy of connection. Their life experience has given them a deeper understanding of what is truly pleasing and what may be uncomfortable. It's not just about technique, it's also about understanding a partner's reactions and establishing an atmosphere where she feels totally valued and at ease. For many young women, this attention to detail and emphasis on health fosters an intimacy that goes beyond the physical to include emotional and psychological levels. When you take the time to understand your partner's needs without pressure or self serving expectations. You create a bond of trust and admiration that is uncommon and valuable experience in this area. This is not just a skill, but also a way to show that you value shared pleasure and are committed to making the relationship special. This level of care reflects a dedication to providing moments that will be remembered, strengthening a deeper and more meaningful connection. A man who exhibits dedication and attentiveness in intimacy reveals generosity and devotion. These qualities require patience and willingness qualities that not everyone is prepared to offer. If you've made it this far, it means you're committed to changing and learning how to create healthier and more engaging relationships. So take advantage of this momentum and watch the video on the screen now, which reveals that only 3 compliments that no woman can resist. Don't forget to like the video as it helps us reach more people and continue bringing you useful information about your transformation. Being an older man who attracts young women is not about tricks or pre made formulas, but rather about authenticity, emotional intelligence, and the ability to create genuine connections. The journey can begin at any moment together. Let's accomplish this.